If you're watching this video, you're looking for a way to build a grand goal, a grand life. Stay with me here. This video is going to transform you completely. Start making that change now, from this very video. Life is not a straight path. It is a series of crossroads where every decision, whether large or small, shapes the road ahead. In this journey, we often seek meaning and desire to discover our goals and destinations. But goals are not always as clear as daylight. We don't always know exactly where we want to go, who we want to become, or what our life will look like in 5 or 10 years. How do we uncover these long-term goals? And how do we break them down into actionable steps we can accomplish each year? This isn't just a matter of desire. It's a combination of self-awareness, deep thinking, and the ability to plan with flexibility. Understanding yourself is key first. Let's begin by understanding ourselves deeply. We must ask the hard questions. What do I truly want? What makes me feel alive, passionate, and purposeful? These are not easy questions to answer, but they are essential. They require introspection and the courage to look directly at ourselves, without filters or distractions. This is the first step in uncovering long-term goals. You can't chart a course if you don't know your starting point. Take the time to reflect on your values, the things you genuinely care about, and the aspects of life for which you are willing to invest your time and effort. Avoid being swayed by external expectations or the noise around you. Your long-term goals should not be about what society says is right or what others expect of you. They should be about what truly brings satisfaction, joy, and meaning to your life. Take some time for deep self-reflection. Write down your thoughts, meditate on them. Ask yourself what truly matters and what, if anything, is holding you back. The act of writing can clarify thoughts and reveal hidden desires that you may have never fully articulated. Often people discover that their real passion lies in places they never thought to look. Don't rush this process. This discovery phase is crucial because it lays the foundation for everything that follows. Breaking down the vision into steps. Once you have a clearer picture of yourself and what you truly want, the next step is to break down your long-term vision into smaller, more manageable goals. This step is crucial because it prevents us from feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of our final objective. You might never start climbing if you only focus on the towering mountain ahead. But if you break it down into steps, one step at a time, you'll realize that each step brings you closer to the summit. Think of your long-term goals as a series of smaller, interconnected steps. Identify the skills, knowledge, and experience required to achieve the ultimate goal. For example, suppose your long-term goal is to become a leader in your field. In that case, short-term goals might include enrolling in specialized courses, reading books, engaging with mentors, networking, or even taking on leadership roles in smaller projects. You turn an overwhelming journey into a series of achievable tasks by breaking down the big picture into smaller, actionable steps. The beauty of this process lies in its simplicity. Each small victory builds momentum, confidence, and motivation for the next step. The power of flexibility and adaptation. But it's not just about breaking down the goals. It's equally about cultivating a mindset of persistence and flexibility. Remember, goals are not rigid endpoints. They are more like guiding posts that can change over time. Imagine walking down a long road. Occasionally you will face obstacles, failures, losses, or unforeseen life changes. When this happens, instead of feeling stuck or defeated, you must be flexible enough to change your path without abandoning your destination. Sometimes you might need to detour around a mountain or pause to rest and rethink your approach. The key is to maintain a determined spirit and keep moving forward, adapting to whatever comes your way. Flexibility does not mean weakness. It means resilience. It means understanding that sometimes the direct path is not available, and that's okay. You might need to approach from a different angle, learn new skills, or adapt your methods. Life is dynamic, and our approach to achieving our goals should also be dynamic. This adaptability will keep you on course, even when the road gets tough. Self-reflection, the compass of your journey. One of the most powerful tools in achieving any goal is the practice of self-reflection. Ask yourself regularly, am I on the right path? What have I learned from my successes and failures? This practice allows you to evaluate your progress and adjust your strategies when necessary. Failures are not dead ends. They are lessons, crucial feedback from life that guide us toward a more refined path. Each setback is an opportunity to learn more about ourselves, our limits, and what it takes to overcome those limits. Self-reflection is like a compass. It keeps us oriented, ensuring we remain on course toward our true purpose. Consider journaling as a method of self-reflection. Document your thoughts, your feelings, your wins, and your losses. Revisit these entries regularly. Over time, patterns will emerge. You'll see where you're consistent, where you're improving, and where you need to focus more energy. It's not about beating yourself up for mistakes, but learning from them and evolving. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Commitment, the heartbeat of your goals. Another crucial aspect is the power of commitment and persistence. Once you have identified your long-term goal and broken it down into achievable steps, you must consistently dedicate time and effort to move toward it. This is where true mental strength is tested. You will inevitably face moments of exhaustion, frustration, or even the desire to give up. But remember, no great journey is without its challenges. It has these varied challenges that add value to the final achievement. Think of commitment as the heartbeat of your goals. Without a steady rhythm, without consistency, progress falters. Make a pact with yourself that you will not abandon your quest, no matter the obstacles. When doubts creep in, remind yourself why you started. What drove you to set these goals first? And what awaits you at the end of the journey? Embracing the journey, not just the destination. Lastly, remember that a goal is not the only destination. We often consider a goal the final point we need to reach. However, each goal is just a milestone in a much longer journey. Enjoy the journey, learn from every step, and understand that every experience Good or bad is a valuable part of life. Goals may change, but a steadfast spirit, a thirst for knowledge, and the courage to face challenges will always guide us in the right direction. The important thing is not achieving everything, but becoming a better version of yourself. There's no greater gift than self-improvement. Each step you take toward your goals is toward becoming the person you were meant to be. Every experience, every lesson learned, and every hurdle overcome shapes who you are. The path might not always be clear, but that's part of the adventure. Embrace uncertainty. It is where true growth happens. Overcoming fear and doubt. Fear and doubt are natural parts of any journey toward achieving something meaningful. Often, these emotions are what keep people from even starting. The fear of failure, ridicule, or the unknown can paralyze us. But consider this: what is scarier? The fear of failure or the regret of never trying? Think about this deeply. Most people regret the things they didn't do more than the things they did. To overcome fear, one must confront it head-on. Understand where your fear comes from. Is it a lack of information? Then seek knowledge. Is it fear of judgment? Then realize that those who judge often have never tried themselves. Most importantly, recognize that fear is a sign. You are stepping out of your comfort zone, and that's where the real magic happens. The role of mentors and community. Another powerful strategy is to seek mentorship and build a supportive community. No one succeeds entirely on their own. Find people who have walked the path before you. Learn from their mistakes. Leverage their insights, and let their experiences guide you. A mentor can provide clarity, encouragement, and sometimes a much-needed push. Similarly, surround yourself with like-minded individuals, striving to achieve their goals. A supportive community provides a safety net, a group of people who can encourage you when times are tough and celebrate with you when you achieve a milestone. The journey is always easier when you know you're not walking it alone. Continuous learning and adaptation. Never stop learning. One of the most underestimated aspects of achieving long-term goals is the commitment to continuous learning. The world is ever-changing, and so should our knowledge and skills. Seek new information, update your skills, and always stay curious. This willingness to adapt and grow will keep you relevant and prepared for any unexpected turns that life throws your way. Celebrating small wins. Celebrate the small wins. Every step toward your goal is worth celebrating. These moments are the building blocks of motivation. They provide positive reinforcement that fuels the journey forward. Take time to acknowledge these victories, no matter how minor they are. The proof that progress is happening and that you are on the right path. Your journey begins now. So are you ready to start your journey? Are you ready to discover your long-term goals and break them down into actionable steps? Don't wait any longer. Begin now. Because life waits for no one. Every day is an opportunity to get closer to your dreams. Congratulations on watching this entire video. I wish you a new journey full of happiness.